Hey, if you need some Madden coins, be sure to check out GoBuyMMO.com. They are literally half off of the rest of the Madden competitors, so be sure to check them out. Link down in the description below. Use my code Texas for a 6% discount. What's up, everybody? It is your boy Texas, and we are back to revisit what you guys should be doing with your 3 tier 2 power passes, the overalls between 83 and 85. Now, I believe the most you can have right now is 3. EA has dropped in the past stuff in the store where you can go ahead and buy additional passes. I don't think they have done that for the tier 2. I know the tier, I want to say the tier 3 has an extra one, same thing with the tier 4 and tier 5, but I don't think the tier 2 does. But 3 is plenty enough to go ahead and get you guys some really good players for the low cost of training. So usually I go over a lot of the new cards that came out around that rating rise to give you guys my opinion about if they're worthy or not. And then at the end of the video, give you guys the 3 that I would choose, but we're changing it up. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the 3 players I would use those passes on and why, without going over and comparing them to other items in Madden. Now, this video still may hit 10 minutes because I talk way too much, but all I'm trying to do here is educate those that are unsure about what they should do with this pass and give you the best possible player to upgrade. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into who I would use one of those passes on. What day is it? 3/14. Now, this is liable to change once EA comes out with more power-ups, but as of right now, these are the definitive 3. Now, again, these are my opinions, so you guys may disagree with me, which I completely understand. So if you guys have your own take, your own hot opinions about what you would use the power pass on, post it down in the comment section below what 3 players you guys have your power passes on currently, because the 3 that I have them on are the guys you're gonna see in this video. Up first, checking out an offensive lineman, and boy, things have changed. When the game first came out, I was like, really don't use power pass on offensive linemen because a lot of these guys are kind of the same. You can go ahead and get a lineman that has 85 run block, 85 pass block. You don't really got to waste a pass on it because a lot of those cards are going for the same exact price. You want to go ahead and waste these cards on skill position. That way you can actually get more production out of it, because we all know the line play Madden is inconsistent at best, and so I think if you wanted to use a pass on a lineman, you're just wasting it. But now they have a player in the game where you basically get the power up, you get some training, and you get the pass, and you can go ahead and power a dude up to a 95 overall, and he's one of the best cards in the game. And that's gonna be this Andrew Norwell. Now, I thought he would be probably the best left guard in Madden when it was all said and done, because if you guys did not look at this guy's 86, which is what you needed, obviously 85 to power up, look at his stats, man. 90 pass block with an 87 run block. Now, at the time, that was crazy. Usually a guy that was like around this was, again, 85, or more lopsided in a way where he had like 92 run block and like no pass block, or vice versa. Like, go look at Joe Batonio, go look at, I think Brandon Sheriff, another card like that as well, that was a guard that did not have the balance in stats. This Norwell had the balance, so he was the best, I would say, a budget left guard at the time. Even though 50,000 coins is still a lot, he was still one of the better cards to just go ahead and power up and wait. Because if you waited, look, you don't need anything else besides train to get this guy to a 95. And his 95 is obnoxious, man. 97 pass block, 96 run block. His pass block power is at 96. You put play fake on this, that's 99 pass block power with a 96 run block. His speed is lacking, obviously. He's more of a power run scheme, just run down dudes' throats, maybe even stretch. Nothing where he has to pull because he's not gonna be fast enough. But in terms of pass blocking and run blocking, for the price of just training, man, 4,000, 45, 85 right there, plus the 23 is gonna bring your total up to, I suck at math, I know the answer to this, it's like 11,000 right there, plus whatever. So it's like, what, 13K training, probably less than that, and then a power pass at the tier 8 spot for your tier 2 to get this guy all the way to a 95, and he's basically, not in-game, but he's basically the best left guard you're gonna get for that value, because right now training is going for, I wanna say, like 7 to 10 coins per, so if he does cost, let's say 12,000 training to get up to this 95, that is gonna, I should probably look this up instead of just saying guess. How much does he cost? 12,668 training. If you add a 0 to that, you do 10 coins per training, 126,000 coins for a guard with 97 pass block and 96 run block. Let's go to the auction block right quick and see if we can find a guard with those stats for that price. 124,000 coins, which is about the price of Norwell. like 2,000 coins. You got a guard out here with 92 pass block, 94 run block, and he is 10 speed faster, but doesn't have the blocking stats as Norwell does. Clint Bowling is 160K out here with 92 strength, so 2 strength more than Norwell, but less pass block and less run block. All right, and then we can keep going down. Let's check out the Roger Saffold, left guard, 93, 96. So he has the run block, but not the pass block and lower strength. And the list goes on. Mikey Apati, 90 pass block, 97 run block, 94 strength. And again, he's probably faster. And I could probably keep going forever trying to find a left guard that is as good as Norwell. Like, all these guys are faster, but what he lacks in speed, he makes up for in raw power. So if you guys are looking for a left guard, that is what you should be using your tier 2 power pass on. And hopefully you guys are lucky enough to get this man Nat out of a house rules pack, or just maybe re-rolling and get this card. You get an in-game guy. Like, look at this, bro. Now, obviously some stuff's being boosted. I got Panthers chemistry, but still 99 pass block power stock and 99 run block with zone run. Like, that's all you need. Like, this is your guard of your dreams. I don't know why I said it like that. Dream. Now, number 2 on my list is also a card that takes training, power pass to combine and make yourself a amazing user beast. Now, with this card, you got to go ahead and buy his 80 overall, but that's going for like 10,000 coins. Once you got all 3, get this 68 overall Julius Peppers. Hall of Famer, I must add, Julius Peppers, because this card, low-key, might just be what everybody is looking for in terms of a user, especially if you guys run a 3-4 or a 4-3, because you can definitely figure out a way to get this guy at the linebacker spot and user him out there. So you bypass his 80 overall to 81, put the tier 2 here as your wild card, and then just go ahead and get this bad boy up to a 96 overall. If you got 48K training, you can go ahead and get him all the way up to a 99. But as of right now, his 96 is still really solid. 86 speed with 93 acceleration, 81 catching, on top of being 6'7" with 95 jumping. He has 97 finesse, which you can blitz this guy off the edge as well, but he is gonna exceed better if you're gonna be using him, obviously, because with 86 speed, obviously Calvin Johnson of the worlds are much faster. But if you don't like to run those big nickel sets or those big dime sets or run those certain packages to put your safeties at linebacker, Peppers is gonna be a nice guy to have out there. You gotta know how to put him in a certain spot and user that guy, but you're not gonna find many cards in Madden. I think there's probably one other card in Madden right now that can actually be a challenger to this guy user-wise, which is gonna be that Leonard Floyd. But for the price of what this guy gets you with just training, you're gonna get a guy that has good agility, good hit power, good finesse move, good speed, and good height. I think this guy is a must cop for a lot of y'all teams, especially because you don't gotta go out there and buy 5 cards to get this guy to a 96. You just gotta buy 2. Or no, you ain't gotta buy 2, you just gotta get 1 card, and this guy is gonna be at a 96. And if you get Sprinter, that's gonna be 88 speed. You got John Madden, that's gonna be 89 speed with better agility, obviously, better acceleration. Like this card has a lot you can do with it to make it really fun to be out here lurking with, because like you can sit off, like the picks that I've gotten with Peppers are just ridiculous.
36. Hey, 2. 13. Ready for check.
Now down to our last and final power pass. And early on, I was a big advocate saying, if you guys got Madden, go ahead and buy Tyreek Hill's power up and use the power pass to get yourself a 92 speed wide receiver, as you guys can see right here. Because at that time, you're not going to find many guys in the game with that type of speed for basically the cost of a pass and obviously Tyreek Hill's power. I think it was like 90 or like 105. It cost no training at all to get this guy up here. And that's when training was like at its highest, at what it cost the most. I don't know why I said it twice like that. I think I did 2 of these videos, maybe 3. He was always on the list. But now, I think it's time for us to move on from Tyreek Hill and go someplace else. Kind of a sad day. I did not think that we would see the day where Tyreek Hill will no longer be in our lives. But yeah, this card at its 94 is amazing. You obviously gotta go ahead and get his 89 and then go ahead and use some training to get this dude to his 94, which is really, really good at 96 speed and 86 spin move. But EA dropped a card recently that basically says goodbye to Tyreek and hello to new beginnings. And that's gonna be power up DeSean Jackson. Now he's a little bit more expensive than the Tyreek because you got to go ahead and buy his, 82 overall card. But once you get past that, you go ahead and get his 85. And then I was pricing things out right now. Tyreek Hill's 89 is the same price as the DeSean Jackson 89. So it's a wash right there. Plus, if you guys got a tier 4 power pass, you can go ahead and bypass this as well. Go ahead and get this guy up to a 94 with training, and then 95 with a little bit more training. You got a guy who is going to be, I believe, 1 speed slower than 94 Tyreek Hill, or 95 powered up, obviously. But this guy can actually spin. His catching stats are a little bit better than Tyreek Hill's, but the fact that you don't got to put zone run on him just to get him to 88 spin, so that way you can kind of fake out your opponents, is going to be huge, because now you can go ahead and boost this guy's spec catch up with go deep. It'll help boost your quarterback's throw power, which is very important for getting the ball down the field, and just the fact that he can do a lot more in the open field than Tyreek Hill can. He's not going to be able to chuck the deuces up when he runs by anybody, but I think this DeSean Jackson is going to be the best replacement for Tyreek Hill right now, just based off of the fact that he is a little bit more of an athlete in the open field than Tyreek Hill is, which is pretty crazy to think. And obviously, if you guys do end up in pulling his 97 Nat out of the house rules packs, or you got it out of the combine pack for doing the solos, or any way you can get this card, you get a 97 speed receiver for a really cheap price, considering that I think Team of the Year Tyreek Hill is still going for like 400,000, 500,000 coins, whereas DeSean Jackson is much easier to get, I would say, than that Tyreek Hill is. So you can end up coming out of this with an amazing receiver. He's gonna go ahead and buy his 83 or 82 overall to get to his 83 power up, and then obviously figure out a way to either use a power pass on its tier 10 or just buy the car off the auction block. But I think DeSean Jackson, for what his stats bring you, is a better receiver in Madden right now than Tyreek Hill is at basically the same overall. So that's my list. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, post down in the comment section below what 3 players you guys have used your power passes on. And if you guys think I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment section below. Again, this list is made on 3/14. It's not final. EA could easily drop some new power-ups in the next couple of months that are gonna just overtake it, but it's kind of weird doing these videos because the 83 to 85s don't go for much. They go for probably the most 30,000 coins. So it's really helpful for those that just want to save 30,000 coins. But at the end of the day, just trying to help you guys make the best choices. And so I don't mind making videos about saving 30,000 coins, because if you save 30,000 coins on this guy, 30K on that guy, 30K on this guy, it's 90,000 coins, which you can then put towards somebody else. So that's all that matters. Anyways, been your boy Texas, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.